it would work great on a flat, open space. But it's got all these goddamn sensors on it for safety, and it just... So I have to package that back up and send it out.
Huh.
So
Somebody here in the neighborhood uses one of those.
Yeah. I think if you had a flat lawn, dude, it would be way cool. And you can turn the sensors off and stuff, so that way. But I mean,
their lawn's not flat, but it's not like yours.
Right. That back slope of ours, we tried to send up there, and it was slipping and sliding. And you could have, for $4,000, we could have bought a 4-wheel drive version. And I'm like, it's still not gonna make it up that hill.
Yeah.
Dumb. But
Man.
First world problems.
First world problems indeed.
This
Welcome
is a
back.
first world happy time.
Welcome back to another episode of Metal and Match.
That's
This is
right.
episode 29.
29.
Episode 29, and we got some really cool music to listen to today.
So if we were women, next episode would be 29, part 2.
Part 2, yeah,
Never
because they're
30.
never always forever 29.
Forever 29.
Right?
Yeah.
Thing.
Oh no, yeah.
I mean, that's not the story.
It's not the story,
but
it
that's
works.
how the women like it. Anyway,
Whatever.
All right, man. So let's get right down to it. We've got some great whiskey to drink today.
Oh, man.
I love the Bardstown offerings you bring.
Bardstown. It's good shit.
So what do we got going on here?
So we're celebrating some more West Virginia today. So Bardstown did its first collaboration with the Great West Virginia Barrel Company.
How about that?
Yeah. So it's a blend. It's a 6-year 95.5 Indiana Rye, which is probably an MGP, blended with 100% 12-year corn whiskey.
I like the little logo in the back of the bottle.
Yeah.
You guys should get a bottle of this and look at that. That's awesome. If you're just a bottle collector, this is a cool one.
Pretty cool. And so what they did was, it's their first cooperage collaboration. So what they had was the Great West Virginia Barrel Company, which is based out of White Sulphur Springs, did cooperage, and you and I got to see how they do the barrels. So it's part cherry wood mixed with oak instead of just all oak.
Oh, interesting.
So that gives a different flavor just within the barrel itself, and then they hit it with an infrared technology while it was aging.
Cool.
So it's a rye blend with corn, just a really unique pour.
There's so many different ways to do
my
this
gosh,
shit,
so
isn't
many,
it?
yeah, so many ways. So
That's what I love about
this is
it.
my second bottle. I saw it for a long time. It's $160 on the shelf, and I have never seen it on sale. But I mean, it's probably one of my top 3-4 ryes. I love it.
Yeah. That's a good one. Just the right amount of heat.
Mm-hmm. Super silky, 110 proof.
Yep.
So
Good,
there's Aaron's happy place.
good sweet flavor.
So because I said West Virginia, the collab is, what are we doing today with tunes, man?
So, good friends in Byzantine released their new record
So they
a
did.
couple of weeks ago, and it's a fucking smasher. So we're going to jam some of these songs on here. So the first track we're going to listen to is a song called "The Clockmaker's Intention," and just picked 4 songs that really stood out to me from whenever I spun through the first time. And man, it's just a fucking jammer of a song, man. But they're unique in the fact that they have a good way of, like, you hear that? Mm-hmm. It's like an old country song or something, or like I can hear or see the tumbleweeds blowing out. You know what I mean? Byzantine's really unique at being able to have this sort of atmospheric, clean vibes in there that work with the really heavy shit whenever it decides to come in. You know.
Absolutely. So I want to say maybe it's Metal for the Masses. It's a subreddit that I'm on. And I've seen it more than once now, where a common question is, who's an underrated band? See these guys get thrown out here a bunch.
Yeah, they're on a lot of like big lists right now with this album release. And,
well, good.
You know,
they deserve it. They've put out some great shit.
Yeah, dude, that's a groovy as shit.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, dude. When I was listening through and I heard this riff started, I was like, Jesus. I think I texted Chris and I was like, God, dude, where does this shit come from?
Yeah. Yeah, and that's great drum fill there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's one thing that I've noticed on this record, and I was like, dude, Matt Bowles really played his ass off on this record. Like And I was talking to him about that, and I said, you know, congratulations to all you guys. You guys all played really well on this record, but like the drumming was absolutely top notch, dude. And we featured Byzantine on the show before, I think in our West Virginia episode.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, absolutely.
I just love them, dude. I've been a huge fan since they started. Listen to that, dude. Where does that go from?
Well, and you've played side by side with them.
Many shows.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I'm pretty sure you said that.
Many shows. The first one, I think that I can. There's probably one or two before, but like I remember their first show with a real drummer because Byzantine started out with a drum machine.
Oh, well.
And it was Chris, Tony, and a cat named Sid that played bass, and they could never find a drummer that could keep up.
Sure.
So Chris programmed the drums.
Yeah.
And so that was an interesting time to go see Byzantine, you know, because it was just the three dudes and the drums.
Sure.
But then they got a drummer. His name was Matt Wolf, and with them for years and years. Unfortunately, he's passed now, but rest in peace, buddy.
Yeah, that's rough.
But that, I remember playing with them on the first show that he was officially in the
there.
band.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that was in 2002. Long ass time ago. Dude, their guitar work is just insane on here. Notably, they brought Tony back into the band.
Okay.
So you have two of the best lead guitar players in the state. And Chris is kind of like taking a back seat with his guitar playing. Like he's there some. Like he recorded all of the tracks on this record. So all the rhythm that you hear is all Chris. And then the other guys did the lead work. And they're just insane guitar players, dude.
So if they play when they play live, is Chris going to still be playing guitars?
He does like the little clean channel interludes.
Okay.
So he has a guitar on stage there with him.
Sure.
But he's just rocking a mic now, man. It's pretty wild.
Yeah.
So looking forward to a chance to go check them out. They're gearing up for a tour soon.
Well, they're on Metal Blade, if I remember
man.
right. That's a big damn deal, dude.
This is album number 2 from Metal Blade.
Okay.
And so it's the first record that they did with Metal Blade was the Cicada Tree.
Didn't they have an EP in between there?
Yeah, so Cicada Tree, and then there was an EP. It was like songs that they had done years ago, but they like repurposed them and remastered and like re-recorded. And then I'll have to clarify that, but I'm pretty sure they were all old songs that they just redid, and they were fucking awesome. And Chris reached out to me one time from my other channel. He's like, "Hey man, we just dropped this single for this, this track. I want you to learn this song and put it on your channel." And like,
dude, that's cool.
Yeah, I thought that was really fun. Cool song too.
Yeah, and his voice, dude, he does a great
incredible
job. Yeah.
It's the perfect like growl with enunciation and power, you know.
I mean, it's not the same, but it does have that. It reminds me a little bit of like Randy Blythe.
Yeah.
Where you can hear the enunciation in the growl.
That's the thing you really want, guys like Corey Taylor and from your shirt, Rob Flynn.
Yep.
That's the ones you want to hear. You want to hear those kind of guys because that's I like to understand. To a degree, I like to understand what people are saying.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Well, that's why I chose this shirt is because I mean the groovy, thrashy.
Oh yeah, that's their.
I mean, it's kind of where
I remember one time we were doing a show with Byzantine, and right before a big breakdown, Chris is like Machine Head style. Then they all just went boom, real
nice.
slow and sludgy.
Dude, yeah,
it was fucking gnarly, man. So the next track that I've chosen on here is the album title's title, Harbinger. This track, man, it's just got that classic sort of Byzantine vibe, and also just mixed with some almost like Swedish metal type sound that I really like.
Dude, that has like it has In Flames written all over it.
Yeah, love it, man.
Which I've been getting into those guys a bunch lately.
Yeah, they're insane too. But dude, there's just something about like a simple, like Byzantine's has a lot of sort of like complicated time signature type music. But I just tend to gravitate more toward the shit that's just like really straightforward, like
Right.
you know, it doesn't all have to be the classic 4/4 time, but I just love that when they can mix that in, you know.
Sure.
Well, they're known for having a little bit of progressive
Yeah.
vibe.
Well, I mean, they have several pretty lengthy songs.
Yeah,
You know,
for sure.
and I like that mix of thrash groove into a progressive element. 'Cause, I mean, I do love me an 8-10 minute song.
Pink Floyd used to do that a lot.
Dude, Pink Floyd's one of my favorite bands of all time.
So the song "Money," it goes from like 7/8 time to 4/4 for the chorus, and
Right.
then back and forth. Yeah.
Yep.
And that's one of the things these guys do a lot. There's a track on if you go get this record, I think it's track number 2 because the first song is kind of just like an interlude,
Yeah.
like an intro to the track,
Yep.
and then the second track came on. And this is no offense by any means, and I think Chris will probably get a chuckle out of this, but I almost felt like my car was skipping or something.
Oh, shit.
Because the time
Right.
signature was so bizarre
Right.
at the beginning, and it was like kind of hard to follow. Like you'd be bumping along, and then it'd be like an extra beat would start in. It's
Sure.
Like, what happened there?
Trying to throw a little Dillinger Escape Plan in
Yeah,
there.
it was-
little math core action.
Yeah, it was interesting.
Yeah.
He's consistent, man. His footwork is insane.
The fact that these guys aren't on a regular tour
Yeah.
just blows me away.
Probably, yeah. It's hard to know, man. You know, like I think Metal Blade, they really want to push them. You know what I mean? I think they're really helping them make a push.
Yeah.
They've been on a lot of really cool lists. Like one list I saw, they were sandwiched between like Metallica and fucking somebody else that was like really huge.
Okay.
And we were all looking at it like, wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Because this is what, their seventh album?
Let's see. 8, I believe.
Okay.
If you count that EP release.
Okay.
It's 7 full length, I suppose.
Yeah, dude.
It's cool guitar behind it.
I like the variety. Between the two songs, there's just such a uniqueness.
Yep. There is a uniqueness. They're different, yet the cohesion is. You can tell they belong together. You know
Right,
what I mean?
right. Is that Britney Spears?
Do you like that shirt?
Yeah, I've been digging
Look at
it, dude.
that.
I've been looking at it for a while. I'm like, at first I was like, what band is that? And I was like, Britney. And then I saw it. I was
Yeah,
like,
man.
oh, okay, yeah.
I had this on in Myrtle when we were at the beach
Right.
last week.
Well, no wonder you were hot as fuck, dude, wearing black shirt out on
just
the beach.
it was like the day we were leaving.
Okay.
And some guy was like walking around. He was like, yeah, that's about a good way to describe her nowadays. It's pretty cool, right? Yeah.
I mean, it is a pretty sweet shirt.
Yeah,
dude.
when I saw it, I was like, oh, man, I got to have that. Because I'm a Britney fan. That's like one of my
This is guilty pleasure.
Guilty pleasures to listen to. Used to work out to it a lot. It was just good music for me at the time. you
Right.
know? It was so funny because I'll be wearing an Acacia String shirt in the gym, and the guys will be like, hey, man, what do you listen to? Fucking Britney, man.
Oops. I did it
They were
again.
expecting something crazy, you know? What a riff.
Well, I love that you brought up Acacia Strain because that new song's pretty pimp.
It is pretty cool, man. I listened to it. I dig it. Yeah. All right. So the next track we're going to jam is a song called Riddance. It's another one that just kind of stood out to me. It starts out just ready to kick some ass. So
Well, I mean, that's your favorite. Yeah.
I mean, good God, dude.
You get a tiny little taint tickle there at the beginning,
Yeah.
and then boom!
Yeah, dude. I love it. It just straight in. Listen to those vocals, dude.
Yeah, I saw these guys live once, and they put on a really good show.
Oh, yeah, dude. Great showman. Always have
Yeah.
been. Always have been. There was a band when I was 14. Chris used to play in a band called New Family.
Okay.
That's the first time I remember seeing him play live, and he was that kind of. He's been the same, man, ever since. Super cool guy. Like, I remember being 14 and like knock on the door upstairs in the prepare room for like bands.
Right.
And I opened the door and I was like, "Hey, man, is this cool if I come in here?" He's like, "Yeah, dude, come on in." And I'm like, "Wow, this is cool." You know?
Like pulling the Beavis and Butthead action.
Yeah. I'm hanging out with the band. Little did I know, you know.
Yeah, you were going to be hanging
6,
out a lot
7
with the
years
band.
later.
Right. You'd be playing with the band.
Yeah. Or just being friends with the guy. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like, yeah, it was, I think it was back in February this year. Sends me a text out of nowhere. It's like, "Hey, man, you want to come down and watch this Nick Menza documentary with me?" I'm like, "Yeah, let's go." It was like the red carpet premiere. Nobody had seen it yet.
Nice.
And so now it's available. People can watch it. You can stream it, whatever. But the Nick Menza documentary, man, it was awesome. I'm a huge Megadeth fan.
Well, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we've talked about him many times.
Yep. What a cool riff.
Dude, if
That's
we
wild.
ever have a T-shirt made, that's going to be one of the catchphrases. Is "What a cool riff."
Yeah, no, dude.
I think that's
I would
probably
love that.
the most consistent thing you've said across 29 episodes. What a cool riff.
Yeah, no doubt. And I could make that shirt right now. Got my cricket behind you.
Yeah.
Nerd. Me.
I mean, he is a nerd, and that's how I like him.
I like this shit right here, man. They do this a lot where they'll have
Yeah, they do.
They'll have no like real background guitar and then just shredding over top of it.
Yep.
It's a little simple drum beat. And then it goes right straight to kicking some ass again.
Well, they're icing the wound between beatings is what they're doing.
They're good at it, dude.
They are. Yeah, his voice is just...
I just love how tight and like syncopated the drums and the guitars are.
Right.
It's just machine gun accuracy, dude. I was lucky enough to sit in one time on a recording session for the album that has what's it called? Has the Agonies on it.
The one before the Cicada Tree.
The one before Cicada Tree. Gosh, I can't think of the name of it right now. But that was awesome. That was fun to watch him record and track.
I bet.
Because he does the one track and then he'll go back and do another track, and he's left-handed. It's freaking weird looking.
Hey, I'm left-handed and I resemble that comment.
I love that riff.
I can't play guitar, so I don't resemble that fully. But so did you tell him he was sinister?
Might have been.
Isn't that what the left side's called?
Yeah, I guess it is. When you sit at the left hand, yeah.
Yeah.
I like that little thing. I don't know what he's doing there. Like, it might not even be. I think it might have been like. Occasionally, he'll have his daughter come on and like maybe speak or something. So maybe that's
cool.
her on there. Pretty cool.
That's what I sound like when I get my prostate exam.
You can't say that shit when I've just got a mouthful of drink.
That was done on purpose. You're welcome.
All right, cool, man. So the last track I've got to give you guys a really good sample of what this record is like. I actually did a guitar cover of this recently. Mm-hmm. And
which your channel's going really well, by the way.
Yeah,
I love it.
It's fun. And so what I did was, I didn't have any like tabs or anything for it, so I sat down here and I learned it. And I was messing around with something, and I just couldn't quite. It was like I couldn't quite hear it right or get something right. So I texted him a video of me doing it. And I was like, "What the fuck are you guys doing here?"
Right.
So he runs straight to his computer. Super cool guy. He runs to his computer and he's like, "All right, I'm pulling it up right now." And he videos it, sends it to me, and shows me this one little riff, man. It was just bizarre how they did it. I was close, but there was just like a couple, like one note off, and I was
Okay.
playing it in a weird position.
Sure.
So he simplified it for me. This track is called Irene. And what a cool way to just kind of like chill. This is the last track on the record. You think you're just getting a nice little chill coffee shop tune.
Right.
Nice acoustic guitar.
I like the on the
Yep.
snare.
Yep. Little rim shot.
Yeah. I'm not gonna do anything with that one.
That's going to get the butthead face.
Of course it will, as it should.
And of course.
Deception.
Yep. Total deception, man. This song really starts to kick a bunch of ass. I'll put a link to my playthrough on this track so you guys can check that out.
Absolutely. And subscribe to his channel too while you're at it.
Like and subscribe.
Okay, so this has a lot of Ghost in it.
Yeah. Ghosty, it's I hear like a lot of Alice in Chainsy.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
they've got
yeah.
the and so I don't know I know like Chris really loves Alice in Chains. Have you ever heard their Byzantine cover? They did a cover of it wasn't Them Bones, we did Them Bones. Angry Chair. Yeah, I think they did Angry Chair.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Ooh.
I like how they go straight back into a verse. So instead of you know how like a lot of the pre-choruses will go straight to a chorus. I've always
Right.
been a fan of verse, pre-chorus, go back to the verse, don't hit them with the full chorus yet.
Sure. Yeah. Dangle the carrot, if you will.
Yeah. And I wonder sometimes, because this song doesn't really have like a designated chorus, you know what I mean? There's not like a nice, huge melodic vocal chorus section. But there is this really cool guitar interlude that would be, I guess, could be considered chorus or this section coming up right here. What a riff!
There it is.
Lots of variations in there. So first one's a slide, then
Uh-huh.
he wiggles, then he does a little like 8/7 little thing. So it's pretty cool how he did that.
Slide
So
and
here's
wiggles.
this-
That could be our kids show.
Yeah.
Slide and the wiggles.
I guess the technical term is vibrato, but
Yeah, I don't give a shit. You can say whatever you want. I'm gonna agree to it.
yeah, this is the section I was talking about. It's like sort of like a guitar interlude, sort of a bridge type.
Yeah.
Instead of like a big powerful chorus, they have this little section, which is awesome. Wow, 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 wow.
Yeah, dude. That's just some quality playing right there.
Just cool because, you know, for all the beat downs that they give us, they're still just as super mellow. They just have the ability to still be super riffy and heavy, even though they're just chilling sometimes. And we're back to the start. And it's just smart enough from here on to give us. They're even going to give us a little something extra later,
Sure.
because it sounds like it's just back to the beginning, but there's a little something different here coming up that I love.
Which leaves you wanting more, and not feeling like everything is copy pasta all the way across.
Right. When I first heard this track, I thought, man, what a great way to just segue back into the song after that interlude. And then once this next riff starts, that's when they give us a little something extra. And I'll point that out. Because we're back to that cool what a riff. It's the riff after this that just kind of like, what are they doing here? You know, this is the one I'll show you. All right, so check this right here. Isn't that crazy? Then this thing. What is that, dude? And I heard that and I was like, oh my god, what is going on here? So it's got to be like they had to hit it with like, listen to that. It's like chorus and something else to kind of maybe some delay, but it was just wild, man, how they did it. And I love this guitar solo right here. It's got a little whammy bar. So cool.
You are flat out geeking out right now.
Oh man, I love it.
It's great. That's a good guitar solo.
Oh, dude. The guys, man, they're very tasteful. Just notes everywhere, but it's like, it feels good. It's right. And if anybody's wondering, no, I didn't take the time to learn that shit. That's not for me.
Self-professed rhythm guitarist.
I'm a rhythm guitar player. I mean, I'll dabble in some lead, but that's not my taste. Oh, we have a special guest knocking.
We have a Dio.
It's a doggo.
Let's hear it.
He's not honking right now, is he? Oh, there's the licks. Well, that's going to do it for the jams.
Dude, that was great.
Great pour, great music to listen to.
I love it, man. That was good choices.
I agree.
Aaron's like, well, I think I chose 4 that you would chose, and I was like, yeah, sure.
Sounds good.
Go for it. I'm just going to bring the whiskey and sit and listen to some great damn tunes with you.
Guys, thanks for joining us for episode 29.
29, man.
And we'll see you guys on episode 30.
Excellent.
All right.
Have a good one.
Have a great day, guys.